Turning out to a nuisance that many of us can relate to all too well this time of year. Allergy season may be back earlier than normal, with pollen counts, especially tree pollen, being up. So what can you do now to get ahead of allergens before they hit you? It all starts with keeping clean, especially if you're spending a lot of time outdoors. Allergist Jeffrey Rockoff tells me that means both showering and keeping your laundry clean. After that, he says you may consider picking up over-the-counter nasal sprays like Flonase. Rhinocard and Nasocard are the better options.
Put on clean clothing so you don't transmit pollen from your hair or your clothing right onto your sheets and your bedding. And in the same limelight, probably don't hang clothes out to dry during those seasons because they'll pick up a lot of pollen. Even pets going outside can pick up a lot of pollen.
It's best to use these once a day, and prior to pollen season would be very beneficial. Rockoff advises patients to be diligent and use medications appropriately and to see a board-certified allergist.
On top of that, there's topical antihistamine eye drops. There's oral antihistamines that people could take. We're familiar with the Zyrtec, Zizol, Claritin, Allegra, and the generic versions of that. Benadryl is quick acting.
He adds immunotherapy is very beneficial for those who suffer or become dysfunctional during certain seasons.
I hate to hear patients of mine tell us that I can't go out in the spring and summer. It's one of the nicest times here in Western New York. We should be, really appreciating the sun.
Now, you may have heard that things like eating local honeys can help with allergies, but according to the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, that is a complete myth. When bees produce honey, it's actually changing the makeup of the pollen, and they say that you wouldn't be able to actually ingest enough to intact pollen to make your immune system desensitized to it. So why is allergy season starting earlier this year? Let's take that question to none other than meteorologist Josh Nichols. Well, Josh, we're heading into spring and allergy season. What is the culprit?
Right now, the culprit is tree pollen. And, we go through different seasons depending on what part of the year we're in. Right now, trees would be the initial onset. That's followed by trees and grass. And then we go into ragweed season later into the summer. Right now, we are in a medium to high zone of pollen, and that's only going to increase as a result of basically spring busting out all over as it gets warmer and the sun angle gets higher.
Why does it feel like it's going to be worse this year?
Well, growing seasons are getting a little bit longer. And as the growing season gets longer, so does the allergy season. A lot of that has to do with average temperature during the course of the year, which, as we know, is a little bit higher than what it used to be. Some of the favorable conditions that allow for us to not sneeze and wheeze would be cloudy skies, cool air, and also some wet weather as well. Shower weather can help to wash the atmosphere out a little bit. Unfavorable conditions would be the dry air, would be the warmth, and the windy weather as well. We're going to see some of that as we go through the next few days. Temperatures are going to be moderating, and if you are an allergy sufferer, especially if tree pollen, you're very sensitive to tree pollen, maple, poplar, and juniper are the culprits right now.
And I was talking to Mary Beth earlier about this. What's the importance of having like an air humidifier in your home? Yeah,
a purifier will take some of the particulates. I mean, pollen grains are, microscopic and tiny. And so if you have an air purifier, you change the filter regularly, it can help to capture some of those pollens, dust particulates as well. And as the allergist had said, take a couple of showers maybe during the day too, because that will help to wash some of that pollen away when you go to bed.
All right. Thanks, Josh.